sure that you have some props handy. If you have a couple of blocks, that would be great. You may want a blanket as well. That's completely up to you. If you like to pad up your knees, then go ahead and grab those things now. If you don't have blocks at home, find something just to lift the earth up a little closer to you so that you have these handy. They can be boxes, anything that will just lift the earth up a little bit higher. So your choice there. We're going to actually have our mats turning this way, so the long way. And you'll be seated in the center. I know it's a little unusual, but we're going to do that. And we're going to begin in our hero's pose. So you have your knees bent and you're sitting back on your heels. Now, if this is not comfortable, then this is where your blocks will come in handy. You can take one block and place it right under your seat. Turn the block whichever way feels best to you. So you might have one block. You might even raise yourself up on 2 blocks if your knees are really tight. So if this is still uncomfortable for your knees, then just bring yourself to a comfortable seated position, whatever that may look like for you this morning. So as we begin, let yourself take a deep inhale through the nose and let it out with a big sigh. We'll do that 2 more times, either keeping your eyes closed down gently or keeping a soft gaze out in front of you. Deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out. One more deep inhale and let it all go. Take out any last minute wiggles that you'd like and allow yourself to move away from that doing mode into just being right here, right now, in this moment. And begin to slowly rest your awareness on the flow of your breath. Just noticing, allowing that deep breath to fill you up with each inhale. And then use your exhale to soften and let go. Let go of any holding, any tension in your body, any tension in your mind. And again, just allow yourself to be right here, right now. In today's practice, we're going to be tapping into an energy of happiness, joy, excitement, which comes from our power center, our solar plexus chakra. So if it feels comfortable, begin to bend at your elbows, cupping your hands and placing them facing towards one another. If you need to open your eyes for just a moment, you can. Placing them right at your low belly. And then close your eyes again and continue breathing. Feeling that filling up into your belly as you inhale. Pulling in that vital life force energy right into that space of your solar plexus chakra. Continue breathing deeply as you inhale, softening as you exhale. This is called a mudra. A mudra is a hand gesture, and this is called Vita Mudra, which is pulling in your vital life force energy. Again, tapping into that energy in your solar plexus chakra, that energy of power, of courage, of strength, of excitement. Continue breathing into that space as you maybe take in a few words. Become excited about life. I woke up one morning and found myself in a strange place. Instead of waking up to pain, I felt a new feeling coursing through my veins. I felt happy, at peace, and excited about being alive. This feeling had come around before, but never to stay or last. Now I knew that it was mine for good. It was where this journey had led. Let excitement course through you. It is vitality, it is healing, life-giving energy. It is the life force. Feel it course through your veins. This excitement you're feeling is different from the pain of years past. It is a different feeling, but your birthright, my birthright, the birthright of all of us. It is your reward for staying committed to your process of learning and growing. Continue to clear out old negative feelings and outdated beliefs. Stay committed to healing and discovering your soul even when you wonder if it's worth it. Even when you wonder where your path is going or if it's going anywhere. Love yourself, love others, then love yourself some more. Love yourself until you feel the life force, this exciting new energy course through you. Stay committed to your growth process until you wake up one morning and ask yourself, what is that strange thing I'm feeling? Then know what the answer is. The answer is joy. Continue breathing right into that space, feeling the excitement for life, the joy that is within you, that's in each and every one of us, filling you. Take a few more breaths right here. And then slowly allow your hands to just fall back down into your lap, keeping your eyes closed. Let your chin come towards your chest and slowly begin to rock your head side to side. You might pause if there's a tight spot on one side, bringing your ear towards your shoulder, maybe taking some gentle nods, feeling into the side of the neck, the back of the neck, letting go of any holding, any tension you might be feeling there. Coming back through center. On your inhale, lift up through the crown of your head. Take a deep inhale, arms lift up nice and tall. On your exhale, hands come back down to heart center. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice, you can do that now. That's a part of your practice. As always, keeping it positive and in the present moment. Maybe your intention today is, I am excited about life. I am joy. I am peaceful. I am happy. Whatever resonates best with you, take a breath right into your heart space and then bow your forehead to your fingertips and seal in that intention. Release your hands down to your lap. Once again, lift up through the crown of your head. You can let your eyes softly flutter open if you'd like. Take another inhale, lift the arms high. On your exhale, let that right hand come down beside you. Reach your left fingertips towards the side wall. So fingertips can come down. If you're seated up really high, you can let that hand rest in your lap and just take a gentle side bend here. You can play with your gaze, looking down towards your mat, looking straight ahead, feeling that change, the stretch in your side body. Maybe taking your gaze up towards the sky and reaching a little more. Slowly release, come back through center, reach up nice and tall. On your exhale, left fingertips will come down beside you, reaching the right hand towards the side wall. And again, play with your gaze. If that feels good, feels right to you, breathing into that side body, creating space with the inhale, letting go on the exhale. On your next inhale, release, both arms reach up high. On your exhale, take a twist to the right. That right hand might come back behind you. If you're seated up high, it may not quite reach down to the earth. Take your left hand, just kind of fall to your outer thigh or your hip. Lift up tall through the spine as you twist to the right. Find the gaze that works for you. Maybe you begin to look over that right shoulder. Slowly release, both arms reach tall. And exhale, take your twist to the opposite side. Slowly release. Again, come back through center, lift up nice and tall. On your exhale, bring your hands down to your lap. Lean forward just slightly. And as you tilt forward, shining your heart, lifting your head, lifting your gaze, coming into a seated cow position. And then on your exhale, you'll round through your spine. You might hold onto your knees as you come into your cat, chin coming towards your chest. Feeling that nice stretch through your shoulders. And now we'll move with the breath a few times. Inhale, heart shines forward. Exhale, pressing your spine towards the back, rounding, chin comes to the chest. 2 more times at your own pace with your breath. Deep inhale and exhale. 1 more big breath in and exhale, let it all go. Slowly come back up through center, releasing. If you're up on blocks, you're just going to set them aside so that you have them handy once again. And then come forward into your tabletop position. So adjust yourself if you need to. Your hands might be off of your mat. It's no big deal. This is where if you want to take a blanket, place it under your hands. You might place a blanket under your knees. You can do that as well. Extend your right foot back behind you. So I'm giving a nice stretch through the back of the leg. And I'll turn this way so that you can see me. Nice stretch. You might rock forward and back a few times. And then give that leg a little bit of a lift. Cross it over to the left. Begin to look over that left shoulder, creating a nice C curve in your spine. You can keep those toes tucked under, or if you're more comfortable, just rest the foot down on the top of the foot. Lean into it, breathe into it. And then slowly come back through center, extend the leg back behind you. And then this time we're gonna swing that leg over to the right. Give it a little lift, you might feel this in your hip, and then rest that foot right down onto your mat. So the side of the foot is pressing into the mat. And then press yourself up onto that left knee, coming into our gate pose. As you inhale, lift the arms high. On your exhale, release the right hand down to that right leg. Reach the left fingertips towards the side. Nice side body stretch here. Breathing deeply. You can play with your gaze again if you'd like. Really breathing and expanding through the side body. Inhale as you release, come up through center. This time on the exhale, take that left hand, bring it down beside you. And that right arm is gonna reach straight up to the sky as you come into your modified plank position. So keep your arm here, fingertips reaching high. Maybe circle your wrists a few times. Reversing directions when you're ready. Maybe you pause in stillness if that feels better to you, really reaching the fingertips up. Continue to breathe, find the gaze that works for you. And then on your next inhale, press up off of that left hand. Both arms are gonna reach tall. Exhale, the right hand will come back down to that leg. Take a quick side body stretch. Just a couple of breaths here. Inhale, come back up through center. Exhale, let that left hand come down. Once again, come into your side plank. So choice here to leave your arm lifting straight up to the sky. Or if you want to turn your palm so it's facing towards the left and reach that arm up and over your ear, reaching and extending through the fingertips. So there's a long line of energy through the outside of that right foot, all the way through your right fingertips. And again, another choice, stay right here if this is enough of a stretch for you. Or if you'd like, begin to lift that right leg as your fingertips reach a little bit more. Again, really feeling into that vital life force energy from the heel of your right foot all the way through your fingertips. Feel it coursing through you, filling you up, creating space. Slowly release the foot down if you have it lifted. Come back up through center, pressing off that left hand. And one more time, take a deep breath in through center. On your exhale, last side body stretch here as that right hand comes down, left fingertips reach. Back through center one more time, and then let that left hand come down. Now your choice, stay here in your side plank, maybe that right arm reaches up. If you want to reach up and over your ear, maybe lifting the leg once again, you can stay here. Or if you'd like to, begin to bend through that right foot, maybe reaching back with your right hand, grabbing onto the foot, giving yourself a nice stretch through your quad. Continue breathing, find what works for you in your body, always listening, never forcing anything. Meet yourself where you are, right here, right now, in this moment. Doesn't matter what you did yesterday. It doesn't matter what your ego tells you you want to do. Allow yourself to listen to your inner guidance. If you have that foot held, slowly release. Stretch everything long and then release that foot back down to your mat, bringing both arms up high into your gate pose. Reach up tall on the inhale. On your exhale, let your hands come down. So you're coming into your tabletop position, but leaving that right leg extended out to the side. As you inhale, lift the left arm up high. On your exhale, thread that arm through so you're reaching towards those right toes. Come down onto the shoulder, relaxing the side of the head down to your mat, and keep your right hand pressing either in front of your face, or you can walk your fingertips forward, giving yourself a nice stretch through the shoulder. So again, those left fingertips are reaching towards that extended leg, and you can stay right here. If this is not comfortable for you with the extended leg, then go ahead and just bring that right knee in beside the left. And breathe deeply here. If you have that right arm reaching towards the front, just bring it back in front of your face. Press into your palm to slowly unwind. That left arm reaches up high. On your exhale, bring that left hand back down to your right. And slowly just bring that right knee back into your tabletop position. And let your hips rock side to side. Again, lots of choices here. Move in a way that feels good and honors your body in this moment. When you're ready, from your tabletop position, extend your left leg back behind you, keeping the toes tucked under, maybe rocking forward and back. And then giving that leg a little lift, cross it over to the right, maybe begin to look over that right shoulder. Again, toes can stay tucked under, or if you want to relax the foot onto the top of the foot, it's your choice. Slowly come back through center, left leg extending back behind you, and then swing it over to the left and rest the side of the foot down to your mat. Press up off of the palms of your hands, setting up for our gate pose here. Again, that left leg is extended out to the side. Right knee is pressing down into the mat. Inhale, arms lift up, nice and tall. On your exhale, left hand is going to come down to that left leg. Right fingertips reach to the side. Play with your gaze. Continue connecting to the breath. next inhale, press yourself up through center, reach up tall. On your exhale, right hand will come down beside you this time. Again, coming into that modified side plank. We're gonna stay here with that left arm reaching straight up and maybe take a few circles with your wrists. That feels good. Reversing directions when you're ready. Maybe pausing in stillness, really reaching those fingertips high. When you're ready, pressing up off that right palm, both arms reach up tall. On your exhale, let that left hand come down, right fingertips reaching, breathing into the side body once again. Coming back up through center, lift up tall, feel the extension here. On your exhale, right hand comes down. This time, your choice, leave that left arm reaching straight up or turn your palm to the right, reaching those left fingertips towards the right. Feeling into that side extension through the left fingertips, all the way through the side of that left foot. And then stay here or lift the leg, reaching the fingertips a little bit more, pressing the heel away from you, fingertips reaching. Take another inhale. If you have the leg lifted, release the sole of the foot down, pressing off that right palm, both fingertips reach high. On your exhale, let that left hand come down. Last side body stretch. On your inhale, last time coming through center, reach up tall. Exhale, let that right hand come down. Again, find what works for you, either keeping the foot down, reaching the fingertips either straight up, maybe up and over your ear. If you want to lift the leg, you can. Or this time, if you want to add that bend to the knee, reaching back with your left hand, maybe grabbing onto the foot, giving yourself that nice stretch through the thigh. Continue breathing, honoring yourself in this moment. What does your body need out of this shape, whatever shape that you've chosen? Being mindful, being present. Have the foot held, slowly release, reach everything long, replace the sole of the foot back down to your mat, and then press yourself up one last time through our gate pose. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, let the hands come down. So we're coming into that tabletop position with the left leg extended. If this is not comfortable for you, once again, just bring that knee in. On your inhale, right arm reaches up. On your exhale, thread your fingertips through the opening of your left arm and left leg, reaching the right fingertips toward that extended leg. Let the side of your head come down towards the floor and breathe here, either keeping that left hand planted in front of your face, or if you want to walk the hand forward, giving yourself a little stretch through the shoulder, you can do that as well. Again, listening always to your body, your inner wisdom. Continue connecting with the breath. If you have that left hand reaching forward, just gently walk it back so it's planted in front of your face. Press into the palm, slowly unwind, come through a counter stretch, and then exhale, release that right hand down. From here, slowly just bring that left knee in. Again, take some gentle rocks side to side. Maybe walk your hands forward and take some nice big circles with your hips if that would feel good. Now from here, walk your hands back. We're going to go high up on your knees. Have your blocks handy. We're we're gonna set up for our camel pose. We're gonna be using the blocks to do this. So place the blocks on outside of both ankles. If you have to adjust yourself, you can. So again, knees are planted into the earth, lift up tall through the spine. Take a deep inhale here. On your exhale, that right hand is going to come down to your block, which is right outside your ankle, and reach your left fingertips up and back, feeling a nice big stretch through the left front side of the body. Pull the belly button in so you're protecting the low back, feeling the extension through the spine. Your gaze may be up towards those left fingertips. Be mindful of your neck. And then slowly release. Both arms will come through center. This time on the exhale, bring that left hand down to your block. Your right fingertips are going to reach up and back. Breathing into the sensation. Creating space. Space for more joy, more excitement for life. Slowly release. Both arms reach up tall. This time on the exhale, let both hands come down to your blocks, just your fingertips. Roll the shoulders up, down, and back as you lift through your heart. If this is not comfortable for you, if this is too much, causing too much tension on your spine, then just bring your hands to your low back. Your fingertips might press down over your seat as you lift through your heart. So you're squeezing the shoulder blades together. Continue breathing into your heart space, feeling that lift, that expansion in your heart with each inhale. Again, be mindful of your neck. If you're looking up towards the sky and this is causing any tension in your neck, then just look straight ahead. Never any right or wrong, always listening. I'm going to take a few more breaths right here in this space. On your next inhale, if you have your fingertips pressing into your blocks, if you have your hands at your low back, slowly, very slowly and mindfully come back up through center. Pause here in center and let your hips sway side to side. So take any tension out of the low back. That camel pose can be quite intense. And then when you're ready, letting your hands come back down in front of you, coming back into your tabletop shape. And again, find some hip sways side to side, or maybe some circles with your hips. Maybe some barrel rolls with your hips in one direction, switching directions when you're ready. Reach back and grab your blocks. We'll bring them to the front of your mat. So again, we're on the mat the long way, so bring them to that whichever side that you're facing, so that you have them handy. And then from here, we're going to come into a frog pose. So with your knees on your mat, begin to separate your knees, widening. Your toes can stay together here if you'd like, or you can begin to turn your feet out to the side. If you guys can see my feet turning out to the side as you come into this very big stretch for your inner thigh. So you can stay here on the palms of your hands. This might be enough of a stretch. If you'd like to, you can come down onto your forearms. This is where your blocks might come in handy. Maybe your forearms want to rest down on the blocks. Maybe your forearms come all the way down to your mat. Closing through your eyes, finding what works for you, where you're feeling this nice stretch through your inner thigh, getting into your hips, but be mindful, never forcing anything. If this gets to be too much, Just bring your knees back together slightly. Ease out of it. And then close through your eyes once you've found the perfect shape for you, and breathe into the sensation. Creating space on the inhale, letting go on the exhale. Take a few more breaths right where you are. And then very slowly, when you're ready, if you're down on your forearms, just begin to walk yourself back up onto the palms of your hands. Very, very gently, you're going to bring the knees in one at a time. Again, if the gentle rocks of your hips side to side would feel good, go ahead and do that now. And then from here, walk your hands forward just slightly. This is going to feel a little bit weird just because we are off the mat a little bit, but we're going to stay turning to the side. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips, and come into a downward facing dog. So if your feet are off of your mat in the back, that's okay. We're not going to be here long, but just take a moment to pedal out through your feet. Rock your hips side to side if you'd like. And then slowly begin to walk your feet forward. Bring your hands back towards your feet so that you're standing on your mat, and come into your forward fold. Maybe you grab onto opposite elbows, let yourself hang in your ragdoll shape, maybe rock side to side. Or if your fingertips feel better resting down towards the earth, again, maybe you let your fingertips sway side to side. Breathing into the backs of the legs in this forward fold. And then slowly coming to stillness and center on your inhale, walk your hands up to your shins or your knees, halfway lift with a flat back. Crown of your head is reaching forward, tailbone pointing straight back, long spine. Take another inhale here. On your exhale, slowly let yourself fold forward once again. Bring a bend to your knees, press into the soles of your feet as you rise up on the inhale, reaching arms up high, palms touch overhead. On your exhale, draw your hands down to your heart. Maybe close your eyes for just a moment here. Maybe you bring your awareness back to the intention that you set at the beginning of practice. Repeating that to yourself, bringing your awareness back to that energy. On your next inhale, lift your arms up nice and tall. On your exhale, let your hands fall down by your sides. Do this a couple more times, these sun breaths. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, lifting up tall. Exhale, draw your hands through your heart once again. We're going to step our feet wide here. So coming into a wide stance. Release your hands down by your sides. Give yourselves a nice roll of the shoulders a couple of times. Really feeling the lift of your heart as your elbows round back, your shoulders round back. One more. And then taking a big breath into your heart. Take a slight bend in your knees and slowly begin to hinge yourself forward into a wide fold. Adjust your feet as you'd like to feel the stretch and the sensation that feels good in your body. Your toes are pointing forward. You might bring your heels out just slightly, almost creating a little bit of a pigeon toe if that's more comfortable in your body. And breathe deeply. keeping your left hand planted right below your head. On your inhale, lift the right arm up to the sky, coming into a twist to the right. If you want to circle your wrists again, you can, or just find stillness. Take another inhale here. On your exhale, slowly release that right hand down. Do the same thing on the other side, keeping the right hand planted. Inhale that left arm up. And exhale, slowly release that hand down. Pause here in your wide fold once again. Breathing into it, maybe coming up onto your fingertips on the inhale, lengthening through your spine. On the exhale, allow yourself to fold a little bit more. From here, bring a slight bend in your knees. Bring your hands up to your hips, and on the inhale, slowly lift your spine all the way up through center. Bring your heels in this time so your toes are pointing out at an angle, setting up for our goddess or temple pose. On your inhale, lift the arms high. On your exhale, draw your hands to your heart. Bend through your knees as you come into your goddess legs. Hands can stay right here at your heart center if you'd like, or come into cactus arms, full goddess, and breathe. On your next inhale, straighten your legs, reaching your arms up and out in this big V, your 5-pointed star. Take a deep breath here. On your exhale, cross your right arm in front of your left as you bend through your knees, reaching your fingertips towards the opposite knee. And now we'll move with the breath. Inhale, release back up into that 5-pointed star. On your exhale, this time the left arm will cross in front of the right, reaching towards the knees. And we're going to continue moving this way with the breath. Inhale, reaching up, extending everything up and out. Exhale, crossing at the elbows, fingertips reaching. Move with the breath. Big inhales and exhales. One more time each direction. Big inhale. Last one, big breath in and out. Inhale, come back up into that 5-pointed star. Release your hands to your heart center and slowly begin to heel toe your feet towards one another in center. Pausing here for a moment. Closing your eyes if that feels good. Breathing deeply. Releasing your hands back down to your sides, let your eyes softly flutter open. We're going to come into our mountain pose here. So feel your feet firmly rooted down into your mat. You might rock forward and back a little bit. Keep a slight bend in your knees. Give yourself a nice roll of the shoulders to release the shoulders away from the ears as your hands fall by your sides. Lift up through the crown of your head, maybe a slight tilt forward of your chin. Making sure your belly button is pulling in towards your spine. Tailbone releasing straight down towards the earth. And close your eyes here and feel the power in this pose. Your sturdy, balanced mountain pose. Again, breathing into that vital life force energy within you. You might feel the sensations, the tingling, the energy